Hello families, in this video I am going to show you how to log on to a program called Microsoft Teams. Now Microsoft Teams is going to be a program that your children spend probably 90% if not more of their time in. This is where they get their assignments, turn in their assignments, chat with teachers. There are a lot of features to this, and I'm going to go step by step and really take my time in explaining it all to you. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, you remember last video, logging into office.com, I left you on this screen right here with all of these apps. So this is where we're going to start and pick things up. So right here, there's an app called Teams. I want you to click on that app. Now it takes me straight to my Microsoft Teams. Yours is going to look a little bit different because I'm a teacher and you're a student, and I'll explain some of those differences here in a second. Now, while mine is loading, you are probably going to go to a screen that looks just like this. Okay, it's going to say Microsoft Teams, and it'll say download the Teams desktop app and stay better connected. I would like you to please click get the Windows app. It's completely free. All of this is completely free actually, because the app is a lot easier to navigate than the website. So I'm actually going to go to my app right now, and there it is. So this is Microsoft Teams. Okay. Right here, I'm going to let's take some time and just explain every aspect of this so that we know. On the very left-hand side right here, there are a bunch of little options that you can click. Right here, activity. This tells you when teachers post assignments, talk to you, all of that. The activity will turn, like it'll have like a number 1 or a number 2. It'll have a number next to it, and it'll give you notifications, a lot like a cell phone when you have anything to look at. As you can see, I don't have anything to look at. Chat, that's where you can chat with your teachers. If you need to send a one-to-one message, it's right there. Teams. I want you to think of Teams as your classes. Notice I'm clicking on Teams. These are all of my classes, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th period. Okay. Assignments, this is where you can get all of your assignments that teachers send to you. Calendar, that's where you can look at your calendar because teachers put dates on your assignments, so that'll go ahead and kind of tell you what you have coming up. You can call your teachers and you can talk. It's actually a really fun feature. You just have to have a video calling, and you have to probably arrange that with your teacher. But yes, you can call your teacher. And then files, if your teachers want you to have any files, it's accessible under there. So we're going to play under the Teams option. Excuse me. Now, when you click on Teams, I want you to click on it right now, you are going to see all of your classes. Now, I just named mine 1st period, 2nd period, 3rd period. Yours are going to be named kind of different at first. It'll say mathematics, and then it'll have like a number after it and everything. Just know that those are your classes, and that's how we name them in Microsoft Teams. It's actually how the computer names them. So anyway, I want to show you a couple of things underneath the classes. First, this right here, when I click this little arrow here, this is called a channel. Now, channels are different areas where teachers can put different resources and assignments. Notice this class has 2 channels. I just named this one channel 2. This only has 1 channel. This has 2 channels. When you have a class that has multiple channels, you can probably bet that a teacher is going to put resources underneath this channel. Most of the time, 99% of the time, everything that you need is under the general channel. Be sure that you select the general channel. If you can't find something on your team or your class, it's probably because you're not in the general channel. Excuse me. If your channel is ever bold, sorry about that. If your channel is ever bold, that means you have something to do under your channel, or your teacher just like assigned an assignment or something like that. So just know when they're bold, you have something to look at under there. There are a bunch of tabs along the top. Let's talk about these tabs. These are very important. This is posts right here. Notice I can click in between these tabs, and they take me to different places. This is posts right here. Let's get back to the post tab. You'll have to excuse my computer. It's going a little slow. This is where teachers can post announcements, and this is another place where you can interact with your teachers and ask questions. It's kind of like Facebook, but for Microsoft Teams. It's where you can post. You can also upload like pictures of things, stuff like that. It's where you can chat with your teacher. Files, again, this is where your teachers put files that you need to access for your assignments. Class Notebook, that is like an online digital notebook. Some of your teachers might use it. Some of your teachers might prefer to use something different, but it's an online class notebook, paperless. This Assignments tab right here is extremely important. I'm going to click on it. After I click on it, this pops up. This is a sample assignment that I just made just for the sake of this video. Okay. All of your students' assignments for this class will be listed right here. If you'd like to view all the assignments for all the classes, you're going to want to go under this Assignments tab right here. But if you just want to look at your first period assignments, this is where you do that. So I'm going to click on it really quick. This is what I see. This is the teacher view. I see a list of my students who did their assignment. I can put grades, which I'll talk about that in a little bit. This is what your child will see. Sample assignment, I put a sample due date right here. It is due by this time, and it tells you how many points it's worth. There'll probably be instructions, like a teacher will say, please, and just put all their instructions right there. And there might be some attachments, because if a teacher wants you to fill out some document, they can also put it right here too. Okay, so there's a lot going on with this Assignments tab. After you do your assignment, there'll be a little button up here that says Turn In. It's very, very important that you click Turn In after you do this assignment. Okay, Turn In. That way your teacher will get your assignment. I had a lot of students last year who did their assignment but forgot to click Turn In, so we had to just go back and click it. Now this Grades tab right here, now this tab right here is a little deceiving. Okay. Again, I just see my sample assignments. This is the teacher view, but on your view, you're going to see all of your graded assignments. The best place to check your grades is Infinite Campus. Okay, and I made another video on Infinite Campus. Just go to our YouTube page and you can see how to navigate Infinite Campus. But for this assignment right here, grades is where teachers are probably going to give feedback on Microsoft Teams. It'll be where they type notes and be like, great job on this assignment. Be sure that you do this, this, and this. So this is where we're going to give a lot of feedback. Infinite Campus is actually where our grade books live. So be sure that, excuse me again, you check to Infinite Campus to do your grades. Now, on a cell phone, if you can just excuse me real quick while I get up how to do this on a cell phone, I have a bunch of sort of pictures on how to do this. I think the smartphone or any device there is a lot easier. You'll also see on an iPad it looks like this as well. So anyway, here's where you sign in on your device. When you sign in, it's going to look like this. And let me really zoom in to this so that you can see. Oops, excuse me. Ooh, it's all over the place. So here at the bottom, you'll see activity, just like on the computer app. You'll see chat, Teams. When you open Teams, the first screen you will see is your activity for the Teams. Okay, Teams equals classes. Remember that. Your assignments are under here, and then meetings. If your teacher schedules any meetings or want to chat with you, it'll be under that as well. Now let's go to this next part right here. So really just find the class you want, and everything that I explained for computers is pretty much the same. You have these channels. Here's the general channel. Okay, you can also get to your conversations, files, notebook. When you click on the general channel, let's see if we have a picture here. I believe that we did put one on there. Yeah, so you're going to see a bunch of different features. You'll see your conversations. You'll see files. Okay, you'll see a bunch of different things on your screen, and it is all the same that I just explained. Here's assignments. So you'll just have to click through all of that on your cell phone to see sort of where to get your information from. But the directions are pretty much exactly the same as I just gave you for the Microsoft Teams computer version. So pretty much the same. It's just the app is just a little bit different for that. So anyway, if you have any questions with that, you can go ahead and call our office, or the best place to go is to talk to your enrichment teacher for any questions on Microsoft Teams. So anyway, that's all I have for you for Teams. Our next video will go over another feature of your digital classroom. Until then, have a magic day. Bye-bye.